Today I am making a lavender sugar salty scrub. So I just want to show you what I have for my ingredients. I'm using Crafter's Choice. It's a shea butter and it's a melt and pour, and I'm going to be adding a foaming whipped soap, and this is from Crafter's Choice, and so this is what I'm using to make this. I have my lavender sugar here and it has been sifted, so it has effects of the lavender buds in it, and if you want to see that video, in the description box below. And then this is my essential oil. That's the Lavender 4042 pink sea salt, and this is a fine salt. I could have used like a medium salt. I have sensitive skin and my products are made for dry sensitive skin. I just want to use something that's not as abrasive on the skin. And then this is the foaming bath butter. And so I'll be adding that. So you are on the journey with me to make this. And then this is the melt and pour soap, and you just cut it up, and so I'll melt this, and then it just makes it easier to melt when you cut it into little pieces. I have my preservative, and then I'm going to divide the mixture and add a natural colorant, which is beetroot powder. It has a lot of good skin benefits. I have melted my coconut oil and my shea butter, and I put it in the refrigerator, and it needed to like solidify a little bit, so I'll bring that out. I'm going to whip it. Hello and welcome to Vermont Lavender, where I make bath and body care products for dry skin, aromatherapy, and I run a small retail shop here in Vermont. Thank you for joining me today. What I'm doing is I'm combining like two recipes together, so it makes it a little bit complicated. So I'm adding the glycerin. I have my melt and pour. It's all melted here. I'm going to add my glycerin, which is right here. And that's the glycerin. And then I'm just going to mix it up. Okay, so now I'm going to add the foaming whipped soap base. Up first. I can still kind of melt this if it is a little chunky and stuff, so I think I will. I think I'll melt it a little bit. This isn't showing it, but it is nice and smooth. It's a lot better than it was. I just got to do a little bit more whipping on it. So it's nice and smooth, which is what I want. And it's because of the coconut oil. I think it kind of solidified, and then also the melt and pour, which is a little tricky sometimes to work with. So I have it all nice and mixed up. Right, now I am ready. I'm going to add my sugar and continue to whip. So now I'm going to add my fragrance and then my preservative. Okay, that's 100, that's perfect. Has to be below 122 to add the preservative. Okay, so let's do that. Just want to make sure there's no issues when people go to use this, and then myself, because I am making this for my home use. So that's all set there. Now let's whip this in. Beetroot powder, so I want to do that. I put that through a little sifter. This makes it easier. You always have chunks. Put a little bit of mica in there. It looks like a lot, huh? Splat. Oops, I'm going to mix that in like this. And then I'm going to add salt to this one. Probably don't have that on camera, but I just pulled out my press and seal. And what I'm going to do is layer this on there. See my purple. And I just want to lay it in one little strip like this. No, this video wasn't planned. I just kind of wung it. So let me know how I'm doing in the comments. It really is a nice experience. It's a nice luxury to have. And we all need a little bit of self-care. So it makes it really nice. Okay, so these are done. Wow, look at the dishes. Okay, so now what you do is you go like this. Careful, just gonna make sure they come up like that. And I don't think I have enough containers. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use a piping tip. I probably should. But I have a feeling this is going to really solidify pretty quickly. It's still warm. So I'm going to twist one end before it all comes out on me. It's already starting to come out. I'll twist this end here, and then I'm going to put this in my piping bag. Slide this in. Get in there. It's pretty, huh? Glad I added the purple. Get in there. Okay. Alright, let's snip it. And look at all my jars are all sanitized. So I just want to do a little demo. I had a little extra here. feels really, really nice. And so I just want to wet my hands a little bit, get a little bit of lather. And the salt isn't too much. It's not too bad. It really does feel nice and it smells wonderful. I love the lavender scent. It's very calming. So this isn't like a super sudsy product. It's more of like a foaming type product like that, but it still works very well. I'm sure you could get it really sudsy. So there's some nice low, small bubbles right here. This is pretty nice. So this is perfect. This would be great, you know, for the exfoliation, and you could probably use it for shaving. I'm sure my daughter will love that. So I'm just going to rinse this off. And it rinses really nice and clean. Of course, this is a really small bowl, but that's okay. It's just for a demonstration, but it smells beautiful, and yeah, it's really nice.